Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are taking a look at Rainbow Six Siege, and more specifically we are taking a look at the new gadget in the game, Mira's Black Mirrors. If you don't know what this gadget is or how it works, here's a quick recap. In the newly released Season 2, two new operators were released alongside a new map and Operation Velvet Shell. One of these ops can deploy a bulletproof mirror that can stop any gun in the game, and even grenades. So today on Reality Check, we try to see if these black mirrors can truly stop a marksman rifle or grenade, and what's up with the oxygen tank. So, for us, to know what is possible, we must know what we are dealing with. So when we head on over to the Rainbow Six Siege wiki, we can see a short and honestly vague description of the black mirror, calling it a specialized laminated glass which, when deployed with oxyacetylene, it can carve out a one-way mirror on any wall. If the air pressure is disrupted, however, the glass is ejected and creates a daring opening for both defenders and attackers. So we know that the mirror is some form of laminated glass, but they say it was special. So we know it is bulletproof, it can stop an unlimited amount of shots from the gun in the game, it can also stop explosives from grenades thrown by attackers. It cannot stop thermite charges or bottle charges though. So we will start by taking a look at what the bulletproof glass is and how it works. Bulletproof glass is a type of strong but transparent material that is particularly resistant to being penetrated when struck by things like bullets, sledgehammers, shrapnel from grenades, things like that. Like any material, however, it is not completely impenetrable. It is usually made from a combination of two or more types of glass, one hard and one soft. The softer layer makes the glass more elastic, so it can flex instead of shatter. Now, of course, the mirror wall also has a special pan on the front to help make it a one-way mirror, so people on the outside cannot see in, and so that way people on the inside can see out. This works by light passing through one side, making it hard to see from the dark side, hence the name Black Mirror. But other than that, it is most certainly a form of bulletproof glass. Now we just need to know what type of bulletproof glass it is and what type of material it's formed from to be so strong. Some standard types of bulletproof glass is found the black mirror could be made out of include glass laminate, polycarbonate, acrylic, glass clad, polycarbonate, and aluminum oxide. These glass panels typically range from 3.5 inches to 3.5 inches, depending on what they're trying to protect. So glass fires a 7.62 54mm bullet. Now a round of that type will have a lot of power. It can get through glass, laminate, and acrylic with hardly any effort whatsoever. Leaving us with a few material, polycarbonate and aluminum oxide. Taking a look at glass clad polycarbonate, it can withstand around 5 shots with a 7.26 round fired from a rifle, even with the glass being 2.5 inches thick. So this clearly does not possess the stopping power we need. Some of you may also be curious about a shot fired from a Desert Eagle that Blackbeard carries, since that's typically a 50 cal shot. Now of course the 50 cal fired from Desert Eagle is different than a 50 cal round fired from, say, a sniper rifle, and the Desert Eagle's round can be stopped by a 1.5 inch thick bulletproof glass, typically of polycarbonate, leaving us with only Glass's marksman rifle. So that leaves us with aluminum oxide and Glass's rifle, and while this is probably some of the strongest glass ever made, it can only withstand around one 50 cal armor-piercing round, or around 8 to 10 of Glass's 7.62 non-armor-piercing rounds at 1.6 inches thick. And we aren't fighting tanks after all, so we don't have to wear armor-piercing rounds anyway. Even with that kind of stat, though, there's no way to make the glass even stronger. You can add an air chamber between the two panes of glass, typically called, quite brilliantly, air chamber glass. Slow clap for the creativity of scientists out there. Now, taking a look in-game, we can determine that the mirror is about 12 inches in total. We can tell that there are two panes of glass, one in the front and one in the back, because the oxygen tank allows for high pressure air to be in the middle, making it more impact resistant. It would appear, based on measurements we found using glass, to measure the length of the wall to see that the glass falls on the larger edge of each pane, being around 2 to 3 inches. So we'll say 3 inches of glass, 6 inches of high pressure gas, and then 3 inches of thick glass. So if this kind of explosive damage the glass can withstand, it might be better to rebrand it as a special blast resistant glass instead. So I'm sure many of you were thinking there's no way a piece of glass would withstand a grenade going off next to it in real life. But we have reports of just that happening. Scientists over at the University of Missouri created just that. Their new thin glass, only half an inch thick, uses glass plastic composite material, and in test videos, researchers detonated hand grenades right next to a sheet of super strong glass. It cracked, but did not shatter and didn't show any signs of holes. So we know that glass can stop blunt hits and explosives, But what about rifle rounds? Say, Mira can stop glass. 7.26 round I mentioned earlier. Well, glass made of aluminum oxide or alon, for short, can withstand well over 8 shots from a 7.62 round and only 1.5 inches thick, and our glass is double that thickness on just one pane, not counting the high pressure air chamber helping the glass to stay intact, and the second pane of super thick and strong glass. So I think Mira's glass is some form of alon, at least in the Siege universe, and that this is why Mira's glass can stop grenades and high power marksman rifle shots. So there, in reality checked, we covered Mira's black mirror, and why it's so strong, the probabilities of real life work with glass.